I'm here to tell you that when we win, it's actually a lot of times a lot worse than the unseen consequences when we lose. And this is where really, like, when I started really getting deep into this, years ago and to this day, you start seeing these kids that are winners, that focus on winning so much and they win a bunch, and their long-term prospects are worse than the people that are just randomly victims and blaming people, right? So what happens when you win, right? You win, and then what do? You just think of yourself as a winner. You succeed, you think of yourself as a success, because you're only focused on the results. So when you win or you succeed, you get a hit, you get a strikeout, you get an A, you have a successful year in business. Generally what starts happening, you start fooling yourself that the reason you're winning is because, dude, I'm the man. Let's do this. I'm awesome. And what happens is we get really, really, really narrow, focused, and we fall into this world of confirmation bias. We start looking for things that confirm the fact that we're the man. So if I'm results driven and I win and I'm like, dude, see, I'm the man. And if I lost, whatever, dude, that was luck, that was umpire again, like we already said, but I'm still the man. And I wind up associating with other people that are the same. Like, bunch of people, like, yeah, dude, you're the man, I'm the man, we're all the man. And these people, you can see them online all the time, and this is like most people, I think, I don't know. But all these winning people, these people who are winning, focus solely on winning, what happens is you see this online all the time. We get the grind. I'm grinding. They set these goals. And these goals serve as their motivation. So let's just, for example, say that, I'm results oriented. I care about winning trophies. I care about getting base hits. I'm an 8-year-old kid, 9-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid, keep going on and on and on. And I keep winning these random meaningless tournaments. I feel better about myself as a baseball player, right? I'm 15, 16. I actually never developed because I was only focused on actually just winning games. So I'm winning all these trophies, but then when I'm 15 or 16, I didn't really develop to the level that I needed to. And what happens when my goal of being a D1 player doesn't come true, right? Like, no one recruits me. Well, then I have this, significant cognitive dissonance. And it's even worse now. So remember, on the losing scale with this little enemy guy, this little guy, you suck. And then if that guy, after that guy runs out, then the umpires suck. Coaches suck. Teachers suck. Everybody sucks. That becomes even more that's like gasoline on the fire. So the fact that you had been winning all these years, these random trophies, and you've been focused on being good or whatever other metric you want to talk about, and then all of a sudden some sort of major event happens where you have cognitive dissonance, where you start realizing, shit, I'm not as good as I actually thought I was, in your brain. You'll never say that out loud because people don't. But all of a sudden you start saying, well, it can't be me. It can't be me. So it's gasoline on the fire, and this becomes mega. You start blaming everybody for everything. So it's not just little, it's huge. And what happens if you do get the D1 scholarship? You reach your goal. And this happens, this happens a lot. You reach this arbitrary goal. I'm going to go play D1. I'm a winner. I'm going to go play D1. Focus on winning, all this stuff. And you commit to D1. And you have your signing day, right? And I don't have to tell you all, if you guys follow any kids on Instagram or know any kids on Instagram, what happens? Well, they post 1,000 pictures of themselves doing, duck faces and signing autographs and rap lyrics and whatnot on their Instagram constantly, right? Because again, they're trying to fool themselves that they're actually good and they're actually winners and all this stuff. And then again, what happens when they go to college? Well, they have some cognitive dissonance. Something happens where, oh shit, I'm not as good as I thought I was. And then what happens? Well, let me get the hell out of here, and I transfer. And there are fine reasons to transfer. I've transferred before, but they transfer. And when they're transferring, whose fault was it? Why are they transferring? Well, the coach sucked. You know, he stinks, they stink, school stinks, teachers stink, everybody stinks, everyone else sucks, right? Because you can't handle the fact that you're no longer a winner. You were results-oriented your entire life, and all of a sudden something happens, and it's like, oh no, I'm not as good as I thought I was. I better blame somebody. And you start blaming people at a mega level. And the problem with this, as I've said before, so that's all seen stuff. Generally, that's all seen. We've seen it. If you've coached baseball long enough, if you're around baseball long enough, you've seen this pattern so many times.